Broadcasting from the Fence One Studios, voted #1 contractor in North Alabama. 94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
Tony, yeah! Tony, in the morning. Tony in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.
Yeah, money long ruined me. That's all you can say is, oh! 94.1 WHRP. Welcome to it, Wednesday Hump Day. Tony in the morning, DJ Primetime 256. Hope you're getting a really nice start to this day. Mm-hmm. And, we are just 2 days shy of Valentine's Day. Ooh-wee.
And if you're looking for some eggs for Valentine's Day, well, some stores are putting a hold on how many you can buy.
all you need is one. Did you see the one on social media? It was like one of those little jewelry boxes that you normally would have a ring in it, and you open it up, it was one egg.
No,
that's like a carrot. No. It's equivalent to a carrot. One egg. Ooh, baby, I love
so
you.
I got two of them.
You're balling.
Yes.
And
they're free-range eggs.
Hello. Right, the brown eggs. Yeah. Right? That part. Man, let me tell you, we're working with something. So now you know who, the Orange Crust Puff, wants to reverse the plastic straw ban that was crazy. To save the ocean, the folks that are living in the ocean.
Right. Yeah. Our fishes and the whales.
Right.
And
mermaids.
After record-breaking snow in New Orleans, several businesses were able to bounce back.
Okay.
They were shut down for a little bit out there.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're going to get into that. Also, the Oscars on the way for March. And our girl Halle Berry's name has popped up, and I got to find out why.
Halle Berry. Nate Robinson just introduced the world to a new family member.
Okay.
And it's not a kid. It's a full-grown man.
What?
Full-grown man.
Oh, yeah.
You would think that
we're about to find out. Wait a minute. Shenanigans already starting too early in the morning for all that. All right, stick around. Tony in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
It's Tony in the morning, 94.1 WHRP.
You can be the friend zone trying to get into love mode.
Oh, so if you're in the friend zone,
you got to work your way up now.
Do you still give a Valentine's Day gift?
Oh, absolutely. You're my friend. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, okay.
Absolutely.
But if you're trying to get out of the friend zone,
then you act like, I didn't even know it was Valentine's Day.
Right. That's what I would do.
You play brand new. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. So you wanted something from me?
You know what? I was wondering why everybody was wearing red. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So for this is a very special, giveaway for those that have already won tickets from 94.1 WHRP. Now, if you've won tickets from this radio station, to see When a Woman's Fed Up, you have automatically been qualified for the grand prize.
Yep.
You didn't say nothing.
Show didn't. That's because we love you. That's why.
So, some things need to be a secret and some things need to be a surprise. All right. So today, this morning, someone, you better stay close to your phone. If you won tickets to this play,
listen up.
Be close to your phone, because if you don't answer, we're going to the next phone.
We're not going to leave a voicemail.
No, we don't do voicemails. Anybody that knows me, I don't leave messages. So, nonetheless, this is what's going to happen. They're going to win an overnight hotel stay.
Ooh, la la.
Ooh, get your babysitters ready. And also front row seat tickets. We're going to move you on up.
Moving on. So a hotel and front row tickets.
Yeah. So wherever your seats are right now, they're not in the front row. That much I do know. And so you're going to be moving on up.
We just upgrade you. You're about to upgrade.
Hello. That's going to happen. Then we have a special guest that we're going to chat to a little later on around 7:30 a.m. this morning. So we've got that in store. But in the meantime, if you're planning for your 3-day weekend to travel and you said, I'm going to head Midwest or East, think again, because they have a real big ice and snowstorm that is taking place as we speak. Now, if you thought, well, forget it then, I'm going to go west. Well, think about this too. A lot of rain in California, and all eyes on the area that was burned because of the hillsides of mudslides. No. And they're thinking that a lot of the debris that is left could push down hillside and cause more damage in the area. And they're saying that once this heavy rain is in effect, that debris could move as fast as 35 miles per hour and then some. So you want to evacuate. So if you're living below the hillside of where the houses
in the valley,
you're probably going to want to leave if your house is still intact in that area. I'm sure they're going to probably, barricade some areas off near the Pacific Highway and all that stuff. But yeah, it's going to be a hot mess indeed this weekend, and especially starting tomorrow more than ever. So think about that. You might want to just stay put and try to get those front row seat tickets, right? And that hotel staycation.
Staycation right here.
Right. Tony in the morning, DJ Primetime 256, Under the Raindrops on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP.
We looking black in the day.
Was that black?
We're looking back in the day.
Back.
Well,
back in the day, the NAACP, National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, was established on this date in 1909. Right here in the United States of America. Throughout the history, the organization has played a crucial role in fighting against segregation, discrimination in various sectors, including housing, education, and employment, just to name a few. That's back in the day. On this date, back in the day in 1870, Utah became the second U.S. territory giving women the right to vote. I said 1870, yeah. All right. 1879, the first artificial ice rink in the United States was built. Where? Madison Square, New York. Yeah. It was 1909, of course, as we just mentioned, the NAACP was founded. Al Green's Let's Stay Together hit #1 on this date in 1972. And Snoop Dogg and Sean Diddy Combs both held a press conference to call for an end to the East Coast, West Coast rap beef. And, well, let's just say things have changed over the years. President Bill Clinton was acquitted in the Senate for impeachment, the trial that happened on this date in 1999. Celebrities celebrating birthdays and famous people, too.
Rapper and trap music royalty Gucci Mane celebrating his birthday today, as well as comedian and nighttime talk show host who broke down talk show barriers, famous for the Dog Pound, actor in the original Coming to America movie. I'm talking about Arsenio! And Lover's also celebrating his birthday today. He will be forever known for his role in hosting Yo MTV Raps. We also have Josh Brolin, a.k.a. Thanos, as he plotted to blip us from the MCU. Brolin also starred in the Men in Black 3, Deadpool 2, and American Gangster. We also have Michael McDonald, the iconic lead singer for the Doobie Brothers classics. His solo career has been successful, as well as I Keep Forgetting and On My Own with Patti LaBelle and many more hits. RG3, Robert Griffin III, is celebrating his birthday today. Former NFL Washington Redskins quarterback and Heisman Trophy winner. And in memoriam, we have Abraham Lincoln, born on this date in 1809, the 16th president of the United States. He managed the country during the Civil War and helped abolish slavery. We also have Bill Russell celebrating in memoriam, we have Bill Russell, born on this date in 1934, one of the greatest ever Hall of Famer, 11-time NBA champion with the Boston Celtics. Find more celebrity birthdays on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
And it is National Freedom to Marry Day, so love is love, and the unofficial holiday to celebrate rights of the LGBTQ community to get married. That's back in the day. Tony in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
Today's best variety of R&B. 94.1 WHRP.
Lowe's knows what you need to keep your home safe when severe weather strikes. And during the Alabama Severe Weather Preparedness Sales Tax Holiday, you can shop select storm prep products without paying state sales and use tax. Prepare your home for severe weather with generators, batteries, plywood, safety gear, and more. Visit your local Lowe's February 21st through 23rd and start saving. Lowe's, they'll help you save. Valid 2/6 through 2/19. Selections vary by location while supplies last. Discounts taken at the time of purchase. See sales associate for details.
Baby, if you're not awake by now after this last tour, hey.
That's what you got to tell the kids when they got to get in the shower.
Right.
Get in there. yeah.
Don't forget the soap.
Get in there.
Don't forget the soap.
Yeah.
Don't look at the soap. Pick up the soap.
Yeah.
Tony in the morning, 94.1 WHRP. Listen, my young youth people who are getting ready for school, it's always nice if you clean behind your ears. Put a little cologne or perfume in that spot. Ooh,
Yeah. Hey, but before you do
after
that,
you clean.
there you go.
Don't not before.
Not before.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Go ahead and put your finger behind your ear now. Smell it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you need to clean back
If
behind
it
your
stinks,
ears.
or you have anything extra and you can roll between your fingers.
Oh, no, my goodness.
After you right behind your
Oh, my
ears.
God.
I'm just saying,
man.
something's wrong. Young folks, be wet behind the ears.
You know,
I don't care what the grown folks say.
That's where they started inventing silly putty because of the stuff behind your ear.
That is nasty.
Wobble baby, wobble baby,
Wobble, baby. Watch that, baby. Watch that, baby. Watch that, baby.
My gosh. These are tips from Auntie Tony and Uncle DJ Primetime 256.
I got you.
Clean behind your ears. If you are over the age of 10, clean behind your ears.
Yes.
Anyone
yes.
younger, your parents are probably still checking on you.
Yeah, clean, please, please. And the easiest way to check is to wipe it and then smell your finger. And if it stinks, you need to wash behind your ear. I'm telling you, there's nothing like going in for a hug.
That's not. So they have eye crust. What is that called?
The little eye boogies.
No, yeah, but behind your ear.
Oh, I don't know. That's smudge. That's what that is. Clean
So we need you to clean the ear smudge.
the ear smudge. Yes, all behind the ear.
Ear smudge. Google that. All right, time for the good news in the neighborhood.
Good news in the neighborhood. Community Action Partners of Huntsville, Madison, and Limestone County is offering free tax preparation at their Huntsville location. This is for appointments only. It'll be from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. For this and other good news in the neighborhood, check out our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
The Good News in the Neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M University. Start here, go anywhere.
At Fence One, they know your space is personal, whether it's your home or business. That's why they offer expert commercial and residential fence installation, repair, and staining to fit your needs. Whether you want privacy with a wood fence, that sleek look of aluminum, or the classic feel of chain link, split rail, or ranch style fencing, they've got you covered. Looking for low maintenance? Their vinyl fences are a perfect option. Whether it's a quick repair or a brand new installation, Fence One is ready to enhance the security and style of your property throughout the Tennessee Valley and beyond. Call my friends at Fence One at 256-885-6722 and tell Jordan that DJ Primetime 256 sent you. You can also book your appointment online at fence1.net. That's fence, the number 1.net.
The iconic, legendary Lenny Williams. Lenny Williams is going to holler at us at around 7:35. Make sure you lock it in. He's starring in the hit stage play.
You think he'll let me sing background?
I promise you he won't.
Because you know Tony.
No.
Tony.
I know Lenny Williams' music. And
no spots for you, boy?
no.
In the back?
But you can set up the microphones.
Oh, see, that's how it starts. You got to start somewhere.
Look at you, you little roadie.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Set up the microphone, and they catch you singing in the beginning.
People will see you, too. Like, there's DJ Primetime 256 setting up the microphone for Lenny Williams. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to talk to Lenny Williams. He's starring in the hit stage play, and make sure you stay close to your phone if you won tickets from WHRP. We might be calling you for this grand prize bump up. Bump up to the front rows. Bump up to the front rows.
Hey, bump up to the front.
So one of my favorite things to do is make sandwiches.
And my brother, so have you heard about tuna? The tuna's being recalled. I bring this up because my brother eats tuna all the time.
I like tuna.
Tuna all the time, tuna sandwiches.
I like fresh tuna in the can. You know,
Well, if you eat tuna can, be careful because the albacore tuna is being recalled off. They're taking off the shelves at Trader Joe's. They're taking off the shelves at Costco's, Publix, Kroger's, Safeways, and Walmart's.
No.
Yes.
No. Is there a particular brand?
Yeah.
Or okay.
It's the albacore and yellow fin tuna.
Yellowfin tuna. That sounds fancy.
Yeah. Well, is tuna really that fancy?
Tuna is. I mean,
really?
Yeah, of course tuna is. It costs a little something too if you buy it, before you break it down in the can. Yeah.
Well, I get the canned tuna.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I ain't had the fancy tuna.
Okay.
Yeah, that's beyond salmon.
Yeah, you never had a grilled tuna steak or anything like that?
I had a grilled tuna sandwich.
Like a tuna fish sandwich?
Come on,
like
yeah.
up in the can?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And you ever had a salmon croquette?
Of course I have.
Come on, Tony.
You don't do the same thing with the tuna, do you?
Shh. Don't tell nobody. It's a tuna croquette.
All right, Valentine's Day is coming up. We've got those Valentine meal tips.
You put eggs in there too.
With cold tuna,
yeah,
you put eggs in, but you don't put eggs in a grilled tuna, do you?
But I'm just saying I'm
just asking.
I don't know. Valentine's
know.
Day.
I never had a grilled tuna
sandwich.
I don't know. I don't think
a grilled tuna. Yeah, I'm put you on game. Grilled tuna sandwich, Tony. Coming your way. Happy Valentine's Day, Tony.
No, here's a mint.
You just went up.
The latest gossip headline.
Here she goes, up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletale.
Did you hear about what happened?
Tony's Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale. Is any of this true?
Tony's Tattletale.
Well, folks were complaining and making comments about Serena Williams when she did her crip walk, her sea walk at the Olympics after she won. But now she's getting all the praises for doing the sea walk, the crip walk at the halftime show. Did a pretty good job on that crip walk. Matter of fact, she had dance lessons to make sure she was on point leading up to the big day. She takes everything serious.
Everything serious.
Even down to a crip walk. Hello. Sadly, funeral plans have been announced for Irv Gotti. Of course, this is the music mogul for many people whose careers he helped to start. And services have been announced for February 18th at the Greater Allen AME Cathedral in Jamaica, Queens. And it's going to probably, when you think about it, be kind of small scale because they say only about 2,500 people can probably comfortably fit in that church. Meanwhile, on the stand, not the bandstand, not the grandstand, but the trial. All right. ASAP Rocky won't take the stand for his felony assault. So we're going to find out the outcome of his demise soon. It's not the word is what I heard. It's just tattletale.
Now you're in the know about other people's business from Tony's Tattletale on 94.1. WHRP.
Tony in the morning and DJ Primetime 256. On the line is the one and only, the iconic voice and the man himself, an actor too, Lenny Williams. Good morning, Mr. Williams.
Well, good morning. How are you?
Doing fantastic. My old neighbor from the Bay.
Yes.
It's good to hear your voice and can't wait to hear you belt out all those great songs. And you are starring in the hit stage play When a Woman's Fed Up.
Yeah, super excited about it. Yeah, it's a great play. And I'm just excited that I have a part of, I played a part of Attorney Stone in the play. And, it's really, really exciting. And there's a lot of laughter, a little drama, something for everybody. Yeah.
So how did you get involved? How many plays have you done over the course of your career?
I've done maybe like 10 different plays. I started out years ago, maybe like 25, 30 years ago, doing plays. They would get entertainers in, just kind of give you a couple of lines and sing your song, so that you could help put some people in the seats. And then I started, then those lines started increasing, and then I did a play with David Talbot and this play with Billy D. Williams and people like that. And oh boy, here I am, with all these great actors. And I just really started, trying to, just be better at it. And taking some classes and everything, and so people call me all the time to be in plays, and it's really, really exciting. Yeah.
We're talking to Lenny Williams, the man of the voice. Of course, that iconic song, "Cause I Love You." That one is your timeless hit, but you've got many others. Of course, starting your career out back in the day, a part of the East Bay Grease, Tower of Power.
Yes, yeah. So very hard to go. What is hip? All that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So with that voice, you went on to your solo career, and of course, many hits from that time as well. Now you've got a couple of songs that people are playing when it comes to Southern soul and the R&B flavor. Are you working on anything new right now?
Yeah, actually, I have a new song coming out on Valentine's Day called "It's Yours." Yeah,
okay.
So we're super excited about that. Some good old Southern soul R&B, and written right here in the Bay Area, though. Yeah. So we super excited about that, and just the possibilities and everything just seems endless. It's just just keep on working and keep on doing what you're doing, and the next thing you know, you've been in it 45, 50, 55 years. So we're always writing. And so we're super excited about the new song called "It's Yours." Yeah.
Have you ever collaborated outside of singing with a band with anyone that we need to talk about?
Yeah, I did songs like I did a song with Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
I did Too Short, Our Neighbor, right?
Yeah.
Did songs with E40. I did a song with Kenny G on that Duo Tones album that sold 16 million. That song "Don't Make Me Wait for Love."
Right.
Baby, make me wait for love this time. And I've written songs like for Jose Feliciano, wrote songs for Johnny Guitar Watson. Been doing my thing. Yeah.
Lenny, you are so humble and so packed with so much great talent. Do you think you may want to do any movies?
Actually, I do have a movie coming out shortly here. It's called The Stuttering Preacher, and I play the part of a TV host that has the stuttering preacher on my show, and it's hilarious. Yes, Javon Johnson, who was in that. He's written some plays and been in some of Tyler Perry's movies.
94.1 WHRP is celebrating Black History Month.
The Art of Resistance.
Here's O.C. Maddox Jr.
Throughout history, Black America has faced the tightening grip of authoritarianism systems that were designed to suppress voices, restrict freedoms, and control progress. But the resistance, well, it's an art, and our ancestors mastered it. This episode, we're going to continue with our theme, The Art of Resistance. From Harriet Tubman's Underground Railroad to the Civil Rights Movement, the fight has always been about liberation. So today, well, that battle continues, but so does the strategy. On this episode, I'm going to give to you 3 powerful ways to dismantle authoritarianism under the heading of The Art of Resistance. So grab 3 brushes, and here they are. Number 1, political and economic unity. Dr. Claude Anderson's book called Powernomics teaches us that economic strength is political power. So pooling our resources, supporting Black businesses, and funding political action ensures that we too can control our destiny. Number 2, community-based legal defense. Well, that's the NAACP. The Legal Defense Fund has shown all of us that justice is won in courtrooms, strengthening legal networks to challenge voter suppression, discriminatory laws, and police overreach keeps authoritarianism in check. And brush number 3, global solidarity. The fight isn't just about the local fight, everyone. It's actually global. Partnering with movements in Africa, the Caribbean, and Europe strengthens our position. The world watches when we stand united. Resistance, well, it isn't just about fighting back, it's about building forward. The art of resistance is a blueprint, one that demands action, intelligence, and unity. Will we master it? Yeah, we can master this. And it's rolling through the diaspora right now, even as I'm speaking. So let's come together and be ye empowered. This is now our call to action against authoritarianism. And once again, I hope that you enjoyed today's broadcast. I'm O.C. Maddox Jr. for Black History Facts. And until next time, stay informed. stay inspired, and keep on making history.
Happy Black History Month from 94.1 WHRP. Black history is your history worldwide, and we're celebrating all month long on 94.1 WHRP.
Let's be honest, the Tennessee Valley isn't getting any smaller. People are moving here from the north, the south, the east, and the west. And if you're like me and you're looking for a new home, look no further than James Stallworth at Stallworth Real Estate. I'm currently looking for a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom home, and I love James Stallworth. Everything that his group has done for me so far, to the late phone calls, because sometimes we need it. Our regular work hours aren't everybody else's regular work hours. Let's just be honest. Our availability isn't the same as everybody else's availability. And if you're looking for a real estate agent that truly cares and that will work around your schedule and find you the home of your dreams, look no further than James Stallworth at Stallworth Real Estate. Stop by their office at 8840 Madison Boulevard, Suite 200D. Tell them DJ Primetime 256 sent you. Oh, you can't.
For various reasons.
Because some people are going to they're going to be forced to look at their significant other for the first time this year. I'm just saying. Like, you may have to just sit with them for like, oh my God, I know they're going to plan something. Now I got to sit here and look at you.
Those people that are not really into it or their significant other.
Can you, no, that bottle of wine was just for me. You get your own drink. I think I'm way too sober.
Oh, put a bag on it. Yeah. Valentine's Day weekend, of course, our grand prize winner for the play. It was fun to talk to Lenny Williams.
Yes.
And, I kind of just talked to him, didn't I?
Tony, I had to sit back and just shut up. I had to. Like, everybody. Her and Lenny got to talking. It was like, yeah, I used to stay down the street from you. And we used to.
Wait.
I said, what?
Wait a minute. All that wasn't on the air.
Oh, my bad. Y'all didn't hear all that?
No.
Oh, man.
Snitches get
sat
stitches.
Back. My face hit the floor. Hey, Tony, yeah, we'll catch up at the show. What? How do you know everybody, Tony?
Do radio for 40 years. You will too.
Man.
All right. So, it's a big halftime show. People are still buzzing about what happened on the football field, but now we're going to the hardware.
Yes.
We're going to the basketball court.
Hardwood.
Yeah, the hardwood. We're going to the basketball court this weekend.
Yeah, NBA All-Star Weekend.
Not too many people are talking about it because still we're on a high from last week's football
Kendrick
game.
Lamar killed it. I mean, man.
So the NBA. Yeah, we still here playing ball.
Right. Everybody forgot.
And it's in the Bay and in San Francisco, at the home of the Chase Stadium, I believe, over where the Warriors play, is where this is going to take place. So who's going to be the MC this year?
They got Kevin Hart is going to be the MC, and they're also going to have their annual NBA HBCU Classic. It's going to be between Morehouse College and Tuskegee.
Ooh.
Yeah, Alabama's in that thing.
Okay.
Yes.
One of our favorite singers, PJ Morton, is to perform the national anthem. And that's going to be a real good one, too.
Oh, yeah. DJ Cassidy's going to be out there.
Oh, really?
On Sunday. Yep.
Okay. All right. And then on Raphael Sadiq, Tony, of course, has to be there.
And you can't go to the Bay without E40 and Too Short. Come on. Tell me when to go.
Yeah.
Go dumb.
And but more importantly, now these are all the Bay Area flavor. You have In Vogue, Sweetie, coming from the South, California. All right. So it's all California flavor. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
And we're lucky to have more California flavor because Lenny's going to be here.
Yeah. And fellas, do not sit down and watch this if you ain't got nothing planned for Valentine's Day, okay?
Well, this is going to be on Sunday. If you haven't figured it out between Friday.
But if they didn't do anything on Friday,
and
they're going to have events all weekend, babe, let me catch this episode real quick. Let me watch this. Let me watch the 3-point shootout. Let me watch the dunk contest real quick. Don't do it, fellas. Get that gift first.
Yeah, because there will be phone calls in the other room, and you're going to hear this. Yeah, girl. Yeah, he in there.
He going to give me 2 eggs and go watch the game.
What's your sign? Horoscope. Is this your birth month? Here's astrologer Kim Allen with your daily forecast.
Happy Wednesday. Friendships can be challenging under today's full moon in Leo. Don't be surprised if you suddenly find out information about a friend or loved one that can change your opinion of them. Full moons are known to uncover hidden information, so brace yourself. I'm astrologer Kim Allen. Contact me at kimallen.com.
Tony in the Morning Show. Weekdays starting at 6 a.m. on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. It is Wellness Wednesday. Tony in the Morning and DJ Primetime 256. And our special lady who gives us all the great medical tips. It is Dr. Whitney West, MD, PC. How are you, Dr. West?
I'm doing great.
We always like it to hear when our doctors are doing great. that gives us hope. So today we're going to talk about something that is very concerning when you hear this possibly happening to you. Polycystic ovarian syndrome. And definitely something that a lot of people don't hear about or talk about.
Dr. Whitney West, what exactly is polycystic ovarian syndrome?
So the name would imply that there's something physically wrong with the ovary. Polycystic just means many cysts on the ovary. But what it really is a hormonal imbalance. And it causes many symptoms that patients have that come in with. They don't realize that's what they have until they've had a workup and then subsequent management.
So what are some of the symptoms? What would make somebody feel or think that there was something wrong?
Well, the first one is a typical patient has irregular bleeding. Irregular periods. So they don't come as often. They have them a couple times a year. And then the other things that come along with that include acne, obesity, and then problems with what happens when you don't have a regular period, which which means infertility. So long-term unchecked PCOS will cause infertility because your ovaries are not functioning properly and hormonally. So you're not going to be able to get pregnant, and that'll be sometimes one of the reasons why they come in. The periods are irregular, and then they cannot get pregnant, and then they want to find out what's going on.
Dr. Whitney West, Wellness Wednesday. We're talking about polycystic ovarian syndrome, and what is the best way to manage through it all?
Well, the biggest deal would be making sure you get the correct diagnoses, because that's what doesn't happen. Either patients don't come in, or when they do come in, they're not given the workup that they require, because one part of this hormonal imbalance also includes what we call insulin resistance. And insulin resistance is like a step away from prediabetes. So it's how your body processes your food and breaks down. Insulin resistance basically means that the insulin that your body is making, which is used to break down the food that you're taking in, is not functioning properly. So we're not able to get the sugar into the cells for it to function properly. And then we have things like this more insulin that's required to do the same job. And then we have issues with gaining weight, and then triglyceride, like your cholesterol and triglycerides go up and that kind of thing. We have what's called metabolic syndrome. It turns into a whole body kind of issue. So it's not just my periods are irregular. It is I have a hormonal imbalance, and insulin is a hormone.
Dr. Whitney West, Wellness Wednesday, something that you don't often hear people talk about, and we're glad you brought it to the forefront, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Now, when I first started talking about this with some friends, the first thing, whenever you hear ovarian, you hear the word cancer follow behind this. Does this have anything to do with that?
No, this is not related to that at all. So PCOS, and we'll call it for short, PCOS, is more related to metabolic issues. So cardiovascular, diabetes, we're talking about those kinds of things long term, in addition to the infertility, which eventually could lead to cancer at some point. But having PCOS does not put you at increased risk for ovarian cancer. You asked me just a few minutes ago about management. So management will depend on what your workup entails. I don't usually require that an ultrasound be done to look at the ovaries to see if there are many cysts there, because you can get the diagnoses with lab work and in a history, like when you talk to the patient, what their clinical symptoms are, and then what their lab work shows, and then you manage them based on all of that information. Typically what we'll do is something that will help your female hormones get back in order, and then we help the insulin resistance piece. So sometimes we use medications that people are familiar with that are used in diabetes. So like metformin, but there are natural remedies that we can use like berberine and chromium that'll help with, that'll actually have the same function that metformin does without the side effects. But it's important to be seen. So if your menstrual cycles are not regular, you are overweight, you have acne, and darkening of your neck, and up, back of your neck and stuff like that, then you need to be evaluated. First, we'd have to rule out diabetes, and then we proceed with, the rest of the workup, and then how we manage you based on that.
I do have one more question in regards to this, and you mentioned the ovarian having cyst. Do you remove the cyst?
No, because on ultrasound they have the appearance of like little pearls. So one of the terms that we use when we're talking about somebody who has PCOS and what their ovary would look like, we call it a string of pearls. So it's just really small, and a cyst is just a fluid-filled sac. So your ovary is working, trying to find that egg that's going to be released, and then you got what we call follicles, and that's what those little cysts are. So it's not necessary to remove them. Having an ovarian cyst is different from having PCOS. So if you have a condition where they say, oh, you have a cyst on your ovary, you can have discomfort and pain, but it's not going to be associated necessarily with irregular bleeding and obesity and insulin resistance. This is just a cyst on your ovary. And then depending on how big it is, may require removal.
All right. Well, there's someone that's listening and paying attention to us in regards to this polycystic ovarian syndrome. And I'm sure they're going to want to contact you and get more information. What's the best way to do that?
My website is wsmdpc.com.
And your parting words?
Empower Wellness. It is a journey, not a destination.
Gentlemen, prom season's here and it's time to dress to impress. On Time Fashion's got you covered with their exclusive 15% off special on men's blazers, suits, tuxedos, and shoes. Whether you're going for that classic elegance or a modern twist, everything is in stock and ready for that big night. Come on to On Time Fashion. They'll help you step up your game and make a statement that won't be forgotten. Visit On Time Fashion today in Tuscaloosa or Huntsville and get ready to shine on that prom night. Don't forget to check out their website at ontimettown.com. Tell them DJ Primetime 256 sent you. 94.1 WHRP, Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. You ain't the only one. So, after the Super Bowl, everybody normally smokes the cigars and all that great stuff.
Pop bottles.
The coach for the Philadelphia Eagles was looking for a cigar.
Okay.
And they kept handing him different cigars, but none of the cigars they gave him are the one he wanted. So the owner brings him down.
The Eagles owner?
The Eagles owner brings him down an expensive cigar.
Oh.
And he says, I don't want this. I like my low-class cigars. Do you know what kind of cigar he wanted?
Oh, boy. The first thing that comes to mind is like one of those old Tipperella.
He wanted a Black and Mild. That's all he wanted.
Just as bad.
Yeah, he said, hey, don't give me no fancy cigar. I want my Black and Mild. That's all he wanted to celebrate.
Did he gut it out?
Hey, they said what happens at the Super Bowl stays at the Super Bowl.
What happens in the locker room ain't your business. So that's all he wanted.
That's all he wanted. Now, he did leave out of that 320. So I don't know if he got the cigar or not, but apparently he had a good time.
Wow. Okay. He doesn't ask for much. A humble guy.
Very humble. Very humble. Don't give me nothing.
Right.
Hey, give me what I'm used to.
Yeah, that expensive stuff make my stomach hurt.
Right. Yeah, give me a Black and Mild and a shot of Hennessy.
So these astronauts who were supposed to have a short little mission have been stuck up there with, Star Trek and everybody. And so they think this time that they may be coming home by the end of March. And then they go, well, maybe sometime in April. I'm like, we're still doing this, but yeah, they. I think they were supposed to be back like within just a couple of weeks to a month.
It was supposed to be an 8-day mission.
Okay,
and an 8-day mission is now what? Like 6 months now?
Goodness gracious. They missed all the holidays, including the New Year celebration.
They missed the Super Bowl.
Right.
They missed the trades that was going on.
Now, they probably saw the big game.
Oh.
I'm thinking they're seeing television and stuff.
Now, since it's satellite TV, you think they get it for free?
I mean,
stay up there?
They even saw Cardi B's shoe turnover. I mean, they saw everything from there, right?
Oh, what if they get it for free?
Yeah, I hope they do get back home, but I almost wonder, how is it going to be to try to get back into life on this planet after being there so they may say, you know what?
Send me back up.
Yeah, because if they see what's going on down here right now, child.
Listen to WHRP on our free app. Download it now. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. Leon Thomas, Mutt. Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. And now it's time for your motivation and inspiration.
You know, we talked about this off mic, the importance of checking on your friends now more than ever before. I've talked to a couple of people recently, and anxiety is setting in just based off of what's happening around us. So if someone crosses your mind, don't wait for another day to reach out to them. Call them, text them, reach out to them immediately. They didn't cross your mind just because. They crossed your mind for a reason. Check on your friends, check on your loved ones. It's so important. And more importantly, check on yourself. That is your motivation and inspiration, 94.1 WHRP.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning.
94.1 WHRP.